And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And the second free throw, good. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Washington. Russell with a wide-open look. Drops in the tray. Russell's got 5. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The West All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for them. No good on the second free throw. Here's Washington.
Whoa! I can't believe that. I just saw. Oh, my. Unreal.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And stolen by Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the chart.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Here's the Wizard. Nothing on the board. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Washington with it. Out to the right wing. Kicks it out to Wilson. Pass to the Doctor. Pass break. Here comes the West. Here's Torres. And it's sent back by Russell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. There's a screen. Torres, the pass to the captain. Inside, here's Wilson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's the eraser. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. He lobs it up.
Every All-Star game you can count on. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Now, here's Washington. Pass to Russell. Oh, and the jam by Russell.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. Shot from the wing. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Pass to Houdini. Again, the West All-Star.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's the eraser. From deep Washington. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his third assist on the night. The West trails by 4. Torres, he's guarded by Russell. Pass to Houdini. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Catching up on the changes for the East. The Wizard, he's checked in for Wilson. Russell comes in for the eraser. And the Monsters subbed in for Washington. Here's the Doctor. No scoring in this one. And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Russell from long range. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to ABC. Left side, Davis. Here's Leaf. Here's the 3. Sinks the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Leaf. To the middle. Stolen. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Just 4 to shoot. Stripped it away. Pass break. Here comes the West. Oh! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! That was absurd. He's showing the skills that got him voted here.
Here's the Monster. Scoreless thus far. Back to Russell. Clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And so here are the West All-Stars. Right wing. Noah kicks to Thomas. Davis setting the pick for Thomas. It's hauled in by the Doctor.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The Monster passes to the Doctor. The West All-Stars pull it in. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Here's the Monster. There's the pick. Down low, here's the Wizard, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Monster passes to the Wizard. Here's the Doctor. Releases. That's good on the jump shot. Doctor's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Thomas. He has yet to score. And it's Davis with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
There's 39 seconds left in the first. Pass to Leaf. Noah the screen. Puts up a three. Leaf, no good. The East All-Stars on offense. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
G's checked in for the East. T comes in for Russell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Goose comes in for Davis. And it's Q in for Leaf. Over to the left wing. And the kid picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Goose with the rebound. Here's Q. Off target from outside. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got the captain. Wizard out there with Q. That's Goose. And it's Noah in at the three. Simpson with the bucket.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Washington. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
The doctor's checked in for the kid. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And here is Washington. Cunningham outside. Pass to the eraser. The West All-Stars pull it in. Here's the Wizard. Still without a basket. Here's Q. Good on the three-point shot.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Q's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. To the inside. And G with the stuff.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Washington. Q passes to the captain. Some nice passing here by the West. Q's shot is off. The East leading by 3. Here's Simpson. Pass to Washington. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. G's got the lead up to 5 now for the East All-Stars.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Wilson, he's checked in for G. Russell comes in for the eraser. And it's Russell in for T. And West also making a switch. Torres checked in for Q. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the East. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Tries from 16. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Torres, he's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 6. And Cunningham with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cunningham. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
He checked in for the West. Shot clock at 3. Fires from way outside. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 7. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Washington. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Torres. He's guarded by Russell. Pass to the captain. They set the pick. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Davis has checked in for the captain. And Houdini subbed in for the doctor. Now, Washington, 7 points in the game. Outside, Russell. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 7. Here's the Wizard. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Houdini. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Russell with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 5 now.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Washington. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Davis, the pass to the Wizard. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's the Wizard. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Outside, Russell. Washington with it. He has 7. Pass to Russell. 3-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The doctors checked in for the East.
Substitution on the court.
Torres. He's guarded by Russell. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 13. Outside, Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Torres. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Houdini. He's got 12. Yes, that goes in.
He's doing everything he can for his team. Perfect shooting so far. His teammates now need to step up.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. And the East All-Stars with some changes. The Wizards checked in for Wilson. And the Monsters subbed in for Russell. Russell kicks to Washington. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's the Monster. Still scoreless. Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's Thomas outside. Offensive rebound. Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converted...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
It's good on the putback. And the East leads by 15.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Kitties checked in for Houdini.
They are perfect from the line in this quarter and need to stay aggressively in attack mode if they want to gain control of this game.
To the paint, picked off in midair. Here's the break. From 17 feet out, it's hauled in by the Doctor. The Doctor's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Washington. Pass to the Doctor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
The Monster passes to the Wizard. They set the screen. The East All-Stars check on 2 more.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Leaf. Four on the shot clock. For 3. It's hauled in by the Doctor. Doctor's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that. That is not possible. What we just see, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like impossible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Catching up on the changes for the East. G's checked in for the Doctor. And T's subbed in for Washington. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Goose comes in for Davis, and it's Q in for Leaf. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The West All-Stars have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. There's 1:59 left in the first half of the game. Pass to the Monster. To the wing right side. Stolen away. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's ABC. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Buries the long-range jumper.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Pass to Simpson. Down low. Stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Sinks that one from the post. Thomas got 5 points now this quarter. The East leading by 10. To the inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
To the left side wing. Hugh. And it's the East with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. And so it's the East All-Stars, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more in store for you right after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's the Wizard. Still yet to score. We've got Cunningham. Washington out there with Russell. And it's the eraser. And it's the eraser in at the 3. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Pass to the Wizard. Torres. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Houdini. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Houdini's got 17 now.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Out to Russell. Fires the 3. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Washington. The Wizard passes to Torres. And the foul on the Monster.
Washington.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Houdini. He's got 17. 6 to shoot. Here's Torres. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's blocked. Washington inside. Here's Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The East All-Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. The West trails by 19. Here's the captain. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now, here's Washington. Tight defense on him. Outside, Russell. And the three ball is good. Russell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the East All-Stars. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And here's the West with the ball. Here's Torres. Oh!
Man. You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
They recover it. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Over to the wing. Lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's foul number 2 for him. GHS, when you think you've seen it all. Last season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
The West trails by 16. Torres, the pass to the gap, and he jams it with authority.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Pass break, here comes the West. And he dunks it down.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Russell sets a screen for Washington. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Russell. No good again that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Torres, the pass to the Wizard. Up and in on the layup. The Wizards got his second bucket tonight.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
To the middle, here's the captain, and that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Right side, Russell. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Russell's got 16 points here in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the East. The Doctors checked in for Cunningham. Russell comes in for the eraser. And the Monsters subbed in for Washington. Now, here is Russell. He's got 29 points. Inside. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
A floater. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 6 points for the Wizard.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Pass to the Monster. Back to Russell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Russell.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. G's checked in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's the Wizard. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
One shot.
Goose, he's checked in for the West. The East leading by 9. Pass to the Doctor. Shoots the 3. The West grabs the miss. Here's Leaf. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. To the inside. And finished off by Noah.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Outside Russell. The Monster. That one goes in. The Monster's got his second basket.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
He takes it in. Out to the right wing. Russell from long range. Good on the triple. Russell's got 17 now.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Keeps it alive.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the middle. Count the basket. 6 points for G.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
To the paint. Here's Noah. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
That free throw, no good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. The Wizard comes in for the Doctor. And T subbed in for the Monster. ABC's checked in for the West. Q comes in for the Wizard. He hits the second from the line. The East leading by 13. Pass to the Wizard. Now, here is Russell. And another three from the East.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Here's ABC. He's guarded by Russell. ABC's shot is good. ABC's got 9.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Noah. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. East All-Stars have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And the first one goes. The captain's check in for Goose. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
The East leading by 13. Pass to Simpson. Hits it from three-point range. Simpson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Here's Q. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Wizard, he's checked in for the West.
Substitution on the court.
.121 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Again, the West All-Star.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
The Wizard, good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Pass to the Wizard. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. The Wizards got 14 points now in the second half.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Outside Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The East All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Free throw good, Russell. He's off on the second. The West trails by 14. 24 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's the screen. Again, the West All-Star.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
To the right side. Chalk up 2 there. 17 points for the Wizard.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's the Wizard. Here's Noah. And so it's the East All-Star with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be right back after this. We welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. Doctor out there with Houdini. And it's the Wizard. Then there's the captain. And it's Torres in at the one spot. Pass to the Wizard. Clock at 6. Here's Torres. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Yep, that one goes. And that's now 33 points for Goose.
And you know what? He's been on the big stage, guys, and he's been at his absolute best.
And Greg, barring something unforeseen, I think we know who the All-Star MVP is going to be. He's already got one hand on that trophy.
Torres, the pass to the Wizard. High post shot, and he connects with the jumper. The Wizards got 16 here in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Russell inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the East leads by 18.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Torres and block. That one goes careening off the glass. And they get it back. Yep, it counts. And that's 21 points for Houdini. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Russell. Down low, here's Wilson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at
you. Inside.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. That was room service delivery at its finest.
Outside, Russell from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
The West trails by 19. Torres, he's guarded by Russell. Torres, the pass to Houdini. The shot comes out. And here are the East All-Stars now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to the eraser. Good ball movement here by the East. Back to Washington. And another three from the East.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Baseline J on the way. That one, no good. The East leading by 22. The eraser passes to Russell. Cunningham sets a screen for Russell to the inside. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Love the assist. He knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Torres, he's guarded by Russell. The Wizard passes to the captain. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. That's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
The Monsters checked in for Washington. So he gets them both. Here's the Monster. Outside, Russell. To the middle. Here's Wilson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Torres. He's guarded by Russell. To the paint. Here's the Wizard. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Cunningham's shot is off. And the West All-Stars have possession. The Wizard passes to the doctor. There's the screen, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The East leading by 22. Here's the Monster. Outside, Russell. Offline with his three. And here's the West with the ball. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball, and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
It's deflected. Pass to the Wizard. And he lobs it up toward the rim. The eraser passes to Russell. Cunningham outside. Back to Russell. Wide open shot is on the money. Russell's got 40 points.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Out to the wing.
Defensive foul. Wilson. Torres taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Here's the Monster. Out to Russell. And they double up Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to the eraser. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And here's the fast break. Here's the doctor. From the arc. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
Here's the Monster. Pass to Cunningham. Fires for 3. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Cunningham. Russell's got 43 points.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe, and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The monster passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 from the East.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Pass to the captain. And the West hit again from deep.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Now Cunningham. And they double up Russell. And here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Goose.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And the tradition and honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
The Wizard passes to Torres. From deep three-point land. And it's the East with the rebound. The Erasers got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell with it. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. It's going to be really hard to top that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Davis is checked in for the captain. Goose comes in for Houdini. ABC's checked in for the Doctor. And it's Q in for the Wizard. And he lays it straight in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
They set the pick. Torres, the pass to Goose. It's good.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. Such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Goose. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? It's so fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time